everybody, welcome back. Trapping the Mitten. It is early doe season. It's third week of September here in Michigan, and we're up here in mid-Michigan. There's three of us today. My buddy's son is coming up later today, and will be four. Pretty much where we scouted. We're gonna go sit, and the sun's coming up awful fast, so I better get moving. But I'm glad you're here, and hopefully we can get some pictures of some deer. By the way, when we pulled in last night to camp, there were deer just milling around the tents, or within, 50 yards of the tents. We're camped over in a big acorn area. And anyway, there's deer all over the place over there. So we got a couple people hunting down that way and a couple people hunting up this way. And we'll see what happens, guys. If you're out hunting today, good luck. Just a phenomenal deer trail. Covered with leaves today, but man alive, is that ever a beautiful trail. Brad is up in the double stand. Rob and I just walked back in here to see how he did. And he saw one doe, a porcupine, and some squirrels. And I think we're gonna call it a morning and do some scouting for bow hunting. So, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you in a little bit. By the way, I saw nothing. And Rob saw nothing. So, pretty freaking warm. Hopefully this cooler weather coming will help. Okay, I'm out here doing a little scouting, walking around a little bit. I'm kind of down here in a mixed, it's pines, jack pines, and maples and oaks and scrub and whatever. But I don't know, seems like the deer are moving through here. I've seen a couple of trails just walking, and I'm walking kind of down a really ancient two-track, but having some fun, just enjoying the day. It's not often you get to walk around in Michigan when it's this warm out and there's no mosquitoes, so I can't complain about that. So anyway, here we go. I'll just let you know if we see something cool. Well, I don't know if I'd call it cool or not, but we did find something back in here. So, someone's got a tree stand, so we're going to quietly back out of here. They're not hunting right now. I guess we would have seen their car if they were, but we'll slide out of here. Won't disturb their area. And we'll go to scout somewhere else. It's a decent looking area though. So one of the things I wanted to do while I was here this weekend was to do some scouting for some badger. And I see a lot of badger holes. And I'm not sure this is actually even a badger hole. The tracks don't look like badger. But definitely something here living in there. And there is fresh tracks, but they don't look big enough to be badger. So, I don't know. Probably an old badger hole, maybe a skunk or something's living in there. But there is a really nice, so I'm on this little, I guess it's a little ridge line that I've been walking. And there's a really nice run that goes, it just kind of follows the edge of the rim of this deep swale here. And I'm going to walk up through this cut right here and see if I can find another trail that cuts it. Anyway, I just happened across this and I thought, I'll have to pay attention to that, see if there's badger tracks next time I'm around. Alright, we're going to keep scouting. Beautiful day. I will say this, this year we've been seeing a lot more partridge than we have in the past. And I just came across this. Now, is that partridge? Some of it does look like partridge to me. But it's hard to tell. That could be a drumming log. It actually keeps going over here. I don't know. I guess it could be a drumming log, but it's hard to say. there were a lot more chunks. I would think for sure, but who knows? It's popular with the birds, whatever it is. And I'm almost to the top of this little swale here. Haven't found a great trail yet, but I've crossed a couple of smaller ones. Just a beautiful place. Oh well, we'll keep going. Okay, so I decided, I finally picked a spot. Kind of on the top end of this ridge here, and there's a swale right here. There's a run that goes about 20 yards along the edge just below me here. And then there's one that comes up the swale right through there. And I'm up here in a ladder stand. Pretty exciting stuff. And ready? This is going to be, I'll probably sit here tonight with the air rifle, but this will probably end up being one of my bow spots. I think it's a pretty good spot for bow hunting, I think. I may have to adjust the location of the stand ever so slightly just based on when I see deer, which trails they're using more often. But lots of oak trees, lots of maple trees. So there's a lot of mast on the ground, and the deer are just tearing it up. So, all right, guys, we'll see what happens tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, Robbie came in this. Sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. Robbie came in this afternoon. He got in about noon, and so there'll be 4 of us hunting tonight. Brad did see a deer, and it was about first light, but he couldn't get a shot off. And Rob and I saw nothing, but Brad saw a porcupine, so he got some pictures and some videos, so you'll be looking at that here in a second. But, you know, it's just a beautiful day in the woods in northern Michigan, so welcome to the mitten. Early doe season. Boy, this is really shaky. Sorry about that. All right, have a good one, guys. Okay, we're on our way back out for the afternoon hunt. Everybody's hunting in a different place, so no one is hunting in the same place that they did this morning. Rob is sitting where Brad sat. Brad and Rob are both, they're moved down into the swamp, trying to find it down closer to some water. And I'm going to hunt over here on the hillside. So we'll see what happens, guys. Thanks for watching. Let's see if we got something to video tonight. Hopefully we hear some shooting. That little guy just scared me to death. He came running out of nowhere and jumped up on my tree. I just had 2 does walk through at about 80 yards. Every deer I've seen so far has been traveling that trail that I walked, and decided not to put my stand on it because it was down that hill. Guess what? That was a mistake. Hey everybody, welcome back. Trapping the Mitten. I heard a gunshot about 7:10. It was Rob. He sounds like he took a little doe. I haven't seen anything yet. Looks like we're going to get a little rain cloud come through here in about 15 minutes according to the radar, so hopefully that'll make something move. But just squirrels and acorns dropping here, so lots of fun though. Anyway, it's certainly cooled down now. I'm starting to wish I had my long sleeve shirt with me underneath this hoodie, but temperature dropped about 15 degrees in like 2 minutes, so here's hoping. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and appreciate you, and I'll be back later. I just took a small doe. There were 2 does coming up the ridge here, up the swale, and broadside 20 yards. It was beautiful. Kind of a little bit of a high chest shot, lung shot. She went about 25 yards. She tumbled down, top over tea kettle. So 1 down for me. Rob, I just talked to Rob. He's got blood for sure he's got a real good blood trail, so his deer didn't go too far. Right after I got done recording that last little segment, I put my phone in my pocket, and a deer started blowing at me, so I got busted for recording, but the other deer must have heard it, and they started walking toward it. So it's not even 8 o'clock yet. I'm gonna sit here for probably another hour. Who knows, maybe I have, we're allowed, thought I heard something. We're allowed 10 tags. I'm not going to shoot 10 does, but I have some friends who basically live on venison for the year. That's their meat, and I'm going to take another one if I see one. I do have 2 tags, so we'll see what happens. It'd be kind of cool to get a double with the air rifle. She was about center screen right there. You see there's I don't know, basically this tree right in the middle. When she came to the left of that, she was in that opening right there, and about 20 yards she booked up, and she dropped on the top of that ridge. I can actually see her laying there. I don't know. Let's see if we can zoom in enough to see her. That's her right there, center screen. It's kind of blurry, but she's laying there, and she didn't go very far. This air gun is amazing. I can't believe how well it'll take a deer out. Alright, we're going to sit tight, see if we can see another one. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I'm sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that's the smallest doe I've ever shot. I knew she was small. I didn't know she was that small. Oh well, I guess that's what I get for not paying closer attention to how tall she was against the trees around her. Well, it's doe season in Michigan. We got a huge deer problem, too many does, so I guess this little one is going to work out well, and it'll definitely eat good because it's going to be tender, but nice high shoulder shot, just like I thought. It was through and through, obviously a lung shot, and we'll get her cleaned up, and yeah, we'll get what we can.